So today we're going to talk about dog parks and daycares and which one is appropriate for your dog. Now, number one, these are only appropriate if your dog really does like other dogs and wants to socialize with other dogs. Not all dogs want to socialize with dogs. So if this is a situation that causes your dog stress or they don't enjoy it, they are not appropriate for dog parks or daycare. Or if they're bullies, if they kind of bully other dogs, they're not appropriate for dog parks or daycare. But let's determine which one is right for you. So dog park, this would be appropriate if these three things. Number one, you are an observant, responsible dog owner. Too many people are on their phones at the dog park, talking to each other, and completely oblivious to what their dog is doing. They are not watching their dog's behavior and making sure that both their dog is safe and being respectful, and other dogs there are safe because of their dogs. So if you are an observant and responsible dog owner, then a dog park may be good for you. Number two, your dog is obedient. If your dog is doing something and you say come or leave it or give a command and your dog is ignoring you, then your dog probably really isn't appropriate for the dog park. You need to have pretty good commands and listening skills and obediency to be appropriate for the dog park, in my opinion. Number three is your dog likes to play with other dogs and be social. If your dog, again, doesn't enjoy this, and I see it all the time, dogs that are put in a situation and they're really not enjoying it. So if your dog doesn't enjoy playing with other dogs and doesn't enjoy being social, then a dog park is not going to be the right fit. Now, how to know if a daycare is appropriate? And again, I just want to say, daycares, I think, do it very well. I would much prefer a daycare over a dog park any day of the week. And here's a few reasons why. I think they're much safer. Now, safe in the way of the socialization is more structured, the dogs are temperament tested, the staff is trained and educated, and it's just the groups are small, somebody's out there observing. Those are all ways to keep your dog and the other dogs safe. So it's a far safer way to socialize your dog. Number two is they're socialized away from the parents. And there's just a certain level of attachment and bonding that actually can be counterproductive when they're socializing that they have with us, their owners, that is counterproductive to socializing with other dogs. So when you take your dog away from you and put them in a situation with other dogs, they actually 9 times out of 10 they do better. So I love the fact that you can drop your dog off at daycare rather than going to a dog park and you're there as well. It really does help your dog more than if you're with them. Now, the other thing that I like about the daycares as opposed to a dog park is the vaccinations. They have to be vaccinated. So, again, from that safety and health standpoint, they just set your dog up for success. So, those are some things to ask yourself about whether a dog park is appropriate for you or a daycare is appropriate for you. And it really relies more on your dog, in my opinion, than it does, what you want, to be honest with you. I hope that the next dog I get, my dog's 11 now, and neither of these things are appropriate for him at this age, but I hope that, the next dog I get, I will find a daycare that I love. There's one here in the Jacksonville area that I think is absolutely fabulous called Bark on Park. They do all the stuff I mentioned. They do such a good job in setting your dog up for success and all the dogs up for success. So I hope the next dog I get, if I'm still in this area, then Bark on Park is going to be my go-to. Or if I live somewhere else, I hope I can find a dog daycare that is as good as Bark on Park to take my dog to, because I do truly believe the daycares do it best. So I hope that helps you. Please like, subscribe, share with friends and family, and happy training, happy drinking, and I'll see you guys next time.